Introducing the epic new Swift. Time to go swifting.
The final game of the league stage for IPL 2024 could potentially be a dress rehearsal for the first playoff of IPL 2024. It's Kolkata Knight Riders up against Rajasthan Royals in Guwahati. KKR, who won 4 in a row, lost the last time on April 26th. Rajasthan, who last won on April 27th. Let's build up to match number 70 on Maruti Suzuki Arena. Presents espncricinfo timeout powered by JBL with Mitch McClenaghan and Varun Aaron to set things up. Rajasthan, it's deja vu, because this has followed them for the last couple of seasons. Start so well and then start faltering. The playoff ticket is booked, but they really want to win before they begin that playoff journey.
Yeah, this is huge. They're not on a good roll with their momentum, and KKR's the absolute opposite. So it's a really fascinating fixture. But if Rajasthan are able to get up in this game, I think that's massive for them, because you're only as good as your last game, and taking that momentum into the playoffs, knowing that you've beaten the KKR juggernaut of this season, will give them a lot of confidence. They've got a few things they need to tidy up in their side, strategy-wise. They need some form from their middle order in particular. But if they can get up over this game, over KKR, I think that'll put them in good stead.
Yeah, that middle order has been such a bone of contention. They are the worst performing numbers 5 to 7 in this season. How do Rajasthan look to address it? Who are the personnel who can fix it?
I hope Hetmaya is fit and he can come back. That'll be a big gain for them if he's back. But if he's not back, they still have the firepower. Dhruv Jurel is a really capable batsman. Powell is a really gun batsman. He can do a lot of the heavy lifting, but they just haven't found form. I think it's a matter of just one good shot, just a few good overs, and you just might see their middle order back again. But saying which, that has been a huge trouble for them, not just now because they're losing, but throughout the tournament. They obviously haven't got too many balls to face, but then we've spoken about it, that even if you don't get too many balls to face, the whole job of the lower middle order is to make the most of whatever balls you face, which is really important in the IPL. And going into this match, if they win this match, it's going to be a big boost for them going into the playoffs, because they know that they've beaten the best team going into the playoffs, and sometimes just having something to really look forward to when you win in a game like this at the end of the season could be a bonus if you win, though.
Yeah, looking at those numbers, you see Ashwin's strike rate's very, very low, and he's been promoted up the order to come in the 5 slot on numerous occasions, and I think they've really got to favour their proper batsmen to come in that middle order. We saw in the last couple of games for Lucknow when Nicholas Pooran has come in earlier as a genuine batter, who's always been held back as a hitter. He's had a significant impact on the game, and Rajasthan, regardless of what position that they get into, they need to be able to give the likes of Rodman Powell or Dhruv Jurel, they need to give them that opportunity to have a significant impact on the game and not just leave them 10 balls at the end of the innings.
Turning our attention towards KKR, they are guaranteed top spot in the league stage, the first time ever that will happen in KKR's history. This after finishing 7th in each of the last 2 editions. When we look at the things that changed for KKR coming into this season, Gautam Gambhir was a notable change in that support staff. And it's a turnaround that mirrors what happened when Gambhir joined KKR as a player. They had that first cycle, 3 years, where they never made the playoffs, and then Gambhir, iconic as he was through his 6-7 years as captain, something similar has happened here as coach. We speak so much about combinations, Dhoni and Fleming at CSK, Rohit at MI, Gambhir at KKR. Falls somewhere there?
I think Gambhir is he has made himself part of the KKR DNA with the results he's had in the past, with what he's done with the team in the past, the way he's performed, and now coming in, just bringing about that change, bringing in a very a cohesive style of playing. From whatever I've heard, he's tried to make sure he treats every single individual the same, giving everybody the same time, and that's what you need in a team where you feel that nobody's bigger than the game, and when everybody plays together, you see these kind of results.
Yeah, and it's good. I mean, he's got relationships with a couple of their big players, right? Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell, and I don't think it's a coincidence that they're having very good seasons and leading from the front. He's had a massive impact with that overseas playing group, as well as the youngsters within that side and the local ranks. So I think it's significant. He knows the game very, very well. He's calm, cool, collected on the sidelines, which is a really positive thing from a coach. You don't want to be showing too much emotion in the dugout particularly. So it's nice to see that he's steadied the KKR ship.
There's news emerging that the BCCI has approached him for that role of the India head coach. Do you think it would be a good appointment if it were to happen?
Look, it's only speculation. I don't think there should be too much attention paid to speculation, but obviously he's had a good run with KKR, and he could be one of the candidates who BCCI could look at, but there are so many candidates who are going to put their names in.
I think it makes sense, right? He's had such an impact as a mentor with KKR this season so far, and there's not a lot of high quality names from the local side of coaches, and Indian cricket, they like to have a local coach. It's been successful for them previously, and I think he brings a winner's mentality. I think he'll be aggressive with his approach if he was to go for the job, and I think it'd be a pretty good move, to be honest, if he was one of the last couple of candidates for that job.
All right, pick a winner for this game, KKR versus RR.
I think it's going to be RR because it's just, I feel the law of average is going to catch up positively this time with them.
Yeah, it's hard. You can't go against KKR. The way that they're going, the conditions that are probably going to be available. The only blip is that with no Phil Salt, how is that opening partnership going to go? So there's going to be a lot more pressure on Sunil Narine.
Are you making it 2-0 or 1-1?
I'm going to say that they'll get over that hurdle, and I think KKR will win.
Okay, we take the split panel. The reverse fixture was one of the best of the league season, a Butler 100 trumping a Narine 100 in a last ball finish. If it's anything like that, it'll be a fitting finale to what has been such a power-packed league stage for IPL 2024.
Introducing the epic new Swift. Time to go swifting.